I'm calling in love, sweet love, love, sweet love, high and holy love. I'm calling in love, sweet love, love, sweet love, high and holy love. So I sing to everything. I sing that little made-up song right there. I sing it to the river. I sing it to the trees. I sing it to the squirrels, the chipmunks. I mean, I sing other things to the squirrels and the chipmunks too. But I sing that song to the forest. I sing it to discordant energies in my field. I sing it to people who are upset with me, people who I'm upset with. I mean, I don't sing it to their face because that's just going to make them madder. But I sing that love. I sing love into everything. And I started thinking about this the other day. I had my ideal morning. It's not going to be everybody's ideal morning, but it was about as about as perfect as a morning could get for me personally. And I got up, I made a smoothie, and Spirit told me to go to the river. So I did. And I went to the river, and great blue heron was down there hunting. I made a little quick video short that I shared on here. But I made that video, and then I started singing. And when I started singing, great blue heron catches this big fish. As soon as great blue heron catches the fish, there's a river otter. The mama river otter comes up right at its feet. And a bald eagle comes in hot, like feet out, coming in hot at the great blue heron. It was amazing. It was so amazing to witness. And the bald eagle startled the heron. Heron drops the fish. Fish goes in the water. Mama otter swims away with breakfast. And it was so cool. And I had just a ton of gratitude for the prompting that I got to come to the river, come down to the river, and for the place that singing takes me. Because when we sing, it takes us, there's so many physiological things, right? They've proven that sound therapy and singing is healing because it activates your vagus nerve, soothes your nervous system, allows you to relax, and these are all amazing. And from a spiritual aspect, it takes you out of your ego mind, right? Into your heart mind. And it brings you to a place where you're operating from your heart and not your ego. And I love to see what happens when I sing. I have a rainbow song that I sing when I want rainbows, that gives me rainbows. Like, at times rainbows shouldn't be there, right? I have a song where I agree to be the sun when it's cloudy and I want some sun. And they work. They shift weather. And I'm not asking you to believe me. I'm telling you to go try it. Make up silly songs. Sing them to the weather. Sing love into things. Watch what happens. So I had this amazing morning, and I had to go to town when I was finished. And so I get in the car, and I have an audiobook come on. And it's this audiobook by Jose Luis Stevens, and who I highly recommend any of his books. If you are curious about shamanism, I highly recommend them. But anyway, so I get in, and this book just starts. I guess when I plugged my phone in, my phone was near dead. And so I plugged my phone in, and this book starts, and he says, "The Extraordinary Practice of Singing." And it's just this book of extraordinary practices, just to help you along this path, right? Because our path's a little tricky these days. There's some sketchy stuff, you know, happening out in the world. There's horrible stuff happening out in the world. I don't mean to make light of it, but we need everything we can get. And I recognize that this is such a powerful tool. It's a tool that I use all the time. But one of the things that he said, Jose, he was talking about the stuff that I just talked about, which, you know, most folks know about how it soothes your nervous system, right? But he reminded me too of how humans, you know, for time out of mind, we've gathered together to sing, because it literally, singing with others literally brings us into that space of unity, of harmony, of oneness. And, you know, Buddhists will chant, Christians will, you know, they have their praise and worship. We have all these, you know, different ways we come together in song. We had an equinox event here at our property a couple weeks back, and just for our local healing community. And we ended the night with the group sing. And I thought our house was going to float away. Everybody's energy was so high and so happy. And just looking around the room, I know that my face probably looked the same, but everybody's face was so joyful. And so everyone was so lit up from within, right? And the reason is because we are out of ego. We are in that heart space, and we're one. One of the things Jose was saying, though, when he was talking about the extraordinary practice of singing, was he said, if you want to see something amazing, and I'm super paraphrasing here, I did not memorize his book by any means, but it was basically go out and sing in nature and watch what happens. And it was such a confirmation for me personally, because I have miraculous things happen, or amazing things, you know, Nat Geo moments, whatever you want to call them, all the time. And I don't mean just because I live in a forest. I mean, granted, I have access to maybe a greater abundance of wild things. But I've had things, you know, I've had peacocks on my house when I lived in Los Angeles, a peacock on my roof. I've had whales when I travel. I've had a pod of 30 whales come around our boat, you know. And so this is something that connects you in a way. When you are out in nature and you sing, you come into resonance with everything else around you that is living from the heart, right? Because birds aren't in their ego, bears aren't in their ego, deer aren't in their ego, right? They're living from their hearts. And so I encourage you to sing more, truly. Find reasons to sing, find things to sing to, make it up. If you have, I have mosquitoes right here, and I would like to sing love into the mosquitoes, but not right now. But if you have something that is tricky, if you have a relationship that's giving you a hard time, see that person and just start singing love into them. You know, sing love into your home when you're tidying it up. You know, sing love into the world on your way to work. Intend it to go into your into the office with you, right? Put your heart out there. Sing your heart out into the world, literally. And watch. It'll change. I'll see you soon.